So Rooster Teeth is in full panic mode as they have now sent out another tweet regarding the situation that is going on, and apparently it has led to them firing Ryan Haywood and Adam Kovic by their own words. Well, looks like if this keeps up, the Rooster Teeth is going to get the axe. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. Another day goes by. Another day with Rooster Teeth doing something again. It never stops. It's like, we're always sitting here with some kind of problem with Rooster Teeth. It never ends. It's like I'm gone for a week, and, Rooster Teeth, the scandal they were trying to hide, just comes out, and then the next thing you know, I return, and the hellfire just comes down on them. I mean, what is going on here? I mean, seriously. Rooster Teeth has been a trash fire, and it's like it just continues to pile up. It just doesn't stop. And so Rooster Teeth is in full panic mode. They had this tweet come out last night, and, we're going to get into how they also, apparently by their own words, have fired Adam Kovic and Ryan Haywood, and we're also going to get into how it could be possible that Rooster Teeth might be on the chopping block a lot sooner than we think, because Warner Media is not happy at all with them. We're going to get into some speculations as well. So, looking at this tweet by Rooster Teeth, this came out last night. This is what they stated. Our code of conduct is meant for everyone in our community to follow, and that includes our staff and anyone who works or partners with Rooster Teeth. We have parted ways with 2 employees whose conduct did not reflect the values we strive to uphold in our code of conduct. Now, this sounds like a code of conduct for Warner Media rather than it does Rooster Teeth, if you had to ask me. I mean, you look at Rooster Teeth, they are so unorganized. It's not even like a cool unorganized. This is like a terrible structure unorganized. And, here's the thing. You look at this, they have only allowed select people to reply. So they know they're going to get blasted for this because of everything that's just been going on and the more bad news that continues to just pile up. And so they also stated this. We are adjusting our programming accordingly to move forward, and we thank everyone for their support and patience during this challenging time. Move forward to what? Your imminent grave? Because that's the only thing I see you moving forward towards, Rooster Teeth. You're not progressing as a company. You're falling apart. Because that is what's going on with this company now. They are just completely falling apart. And so yesterday I kind of talked about that schedule that they had. So let's take a look at this entire schedule. This is what they stated, so we'll look at the whole thing. Starting today, we have a handful of big programming changes that are happening immediately that our community should be aware of. This is not a complete list, and some additional changes may be made, but we will update this post as that happens. As Rooster Teeth always does, they're trying to be transparent, they're trying to be positive, spin a positive touch on this. It's like they learned from Disney, because, Disney always tries to make good out of a bad situation, because they try to deflect from the bad, right? And that's what Rooster Teeth is trying to do here as well. And let's be real, nobody's buying that. Everybody knows the bad, and Rooster Teeth is not going to deflect from that. We all know what's going on here. So, this is what they stated, that Achievement Hunter is one of them, obviously being affected. Funhouse is also being affected, stating Achievement Hunter is taking a break. There will be no Achievement Hunter live streams until October 14th. VODs will continue to release, but may be staggered or delayed to accommodate our adjusted production schedule. Oh, I'm sure. Funhouse is also taking some time off, and it will return to live streaming on October 14th. VODs will continue, same thing. And then, of course, it even is affecting other shows that they have as well. One of those being Red vs. Blue Zero, stating Red vs. Blue Zero will no longer premiere on October 19th. We are targeting the new season to begin later in the year, and we will announce the new premiere date as soon as we are able. And if you've seen that new Red vs. Blue trailer, it is trash. It is absolute garbage. They've lost the soul of what Red vs. Blue was years ago, and God, they're just using it to make money. That's it at this point. I mean, seriously, at this point, this animation company has nothing really of value left. Like, if Rooster Teeth were to go tomorrow, nothing of value would be lost because it's not the company it used to be. Back in 2012, for example, it's not that same company anymore. And That's a fact. And then, of course, when you look at Rooster Teeth, you look at this statement about how they stand, proudly for social justice, that they're progressive people. They're not going to stand for bigotry of any kind when they've had employees, as we've seen multiple times over, say terrible things, attack fans. We've seen it happen multiple times. So it's nothing new for Rooster Teeth. This tweet was obviously made because of the controversy that's going on within their company with Ryan Haywood and Adam Kovic, in which they recently apparently got fired now. So, the thing about it is that Rooster Teeth, here's the thing. No matter what you do, you're not going to be able to deflect from this. And so you look at Warner Media. So taking a look at this for a brief moment, Jason Kellar, he stated himself that things were going to change within the company. 3 executives that were high up in the company were just gone, and he was already talking about confirming layoffs. They were talking about how they were not going to tolerate things that's going on, like what's going on with Rooster Teeth right now. And Warner Media has been very upset with him for over a year. It's been a while. Rooster Teeth has not made the money that they have been hoping. That has already been one big problem. And the controversies and issues that have been going on for the past year and a half now, almost 2 years. In fact, it's over a year now. They have not been happy with this. And they have now put them under investigation. I mean, they had already had them under the microscope before, but, with Ryan Haywood and Adam Kovic controversy here, it's only intensified that. It's only made it that much worse, and Rooster Teeth really has nothing of value left to give to Warner Media or AT&T when you think about it. Rooster Teeth hosts Ryan Haywood and Adam Kovic have become embroiled in a controversy surrounding explicit photos they reportedly sent to fans. The Achievement Hunter and Funhouse on-air personalities have been the target of numerous leaks this week, with Haywood also having been accused of unknowingly sending explicit photos to a 17-year-old. Whew. Now, remember, these are still allegations. They have not been proven yet, but if they turn out to be true, this is horrible. I mean, if this turns out to be true, this is disgusting. Explicit images of Haywood and Kovic leaked online this week, with the images of Haywood having reportedly been sent to Tessa Graves, who claims she was 17 years old at the time of receiving them. Graves explained in a YouTube video that Haywood did not know she was 17, and that the Achievement Hunter star thought she was 18 at the time of allegedly sending and receiving the images. Now, one thing I want to just state here is that Ryan Haywood himself, he sent a tweet saying that he had left the company. Now, who knows? He may have been fired and he just stated, hey, I left. I mean, sometimes that's how it goes. Graves went into further detail about her relationship with Haywood, explaining that the pair had intended to sleep together in a hotel room at PAX, though these plans eventually fell through. However, Graves noted that she had sent and received nude and explicit images from Haywood after meeting him at the event. Graves also spoke of the power imbalance between Rooster Teeth's male personalities and their fans. There was a culture there where if you were lucky to sleep with one of the members, you were given status because of that. She said no further allegations were made about the wider Achievement Hunter team. Wait, what? This sounds like they're treating it like it's a game. Like, it sounds like it's one of those achievements where it's like, achievement unlocked! Slept with the Achievement Hunter. Like, what in the world? And the one big thing that if you become like an e-celebrity, or even a celebrity in general, the big thing you have to always be careful about is like, whenever you have a bunch of fans and, there might be some of them who might try, and I'm not saying that happens all the time, but there might be some that might be trying to get with them, right? Well, you'd have to be careful and cautious because thing is that some of them may be underage and you may not know it because then they would be like, oh, well, I'm 18 or whatever. And then turns out they could be younger. That's why I don't think it's ever a good idea to really kind of attempt stuff like that, because that could end you in a lot of heat. And it could end up being a situation like this one, very similar to this. But, so taking a look at this, Kovic was also the target of the leak, which reports circulating that he was the subject of a catfish in which the anonymous individual used a spicy actress images to convince the Funhouse host to share explicit photos and videos with them. These videos include Kovic engaging in spicy acts with his wife, Jess Kovic, with there being claims that Jess was unaware she was being filmed. However, these reports have been unverified. Kovic released a statement after locking his Twitter account explaining that he had been the victim of an unbelievable breach of privacy and peeling back my life. However, he also apologized for his actions in relation to those around him, saying, I'm sorry to my coworkers, my friends, but most importantly, I'm sorry to my wife, who I love with all my heart. She's been nothing but good to me, and now she's having to deal with the mess I've created. First off, how is this a breach of privacy to him, whatever he's been sending them? That's my first question. How would that be a breach to him? I mean, maybe his wife, if she didn't know, but then we don't know whether she knew or not. That's the other problem. I mean, she's saying, oh, well, here's my merch if you all are after me. She didn't state that. Now, with him doing this, the thing of it is that it's not a fireable offense if you're cheating on somebody. I mean, yeah, it's immoral, but it's not a fireable offense. Now, using your position of power to send this kind of stuff in a company and it's against their code of conduct, now that can get you fired in a company. That's true. That can get you fired. So Haywood and Kovic have now announced that they will be leaving Rooster Teeth, stepping back from their respective roles at Achievement Hunter and Funhouse. Okay, so we already know about that, where Haywood stated that he never did anything illegal, but, we'll just see how those allegations turn out, of course. Various Rooster Teeth employees have shared their thoughts on the allegations, with Achievement Hunter's Michael Jones calling it a hurt and betrayal. Ruby and Red vs. Blue voice actor Lindsay Jones spoke of her overwhelming feelings of repulsion, betrayal, and rage, while former Funhouse collaborator and actor Raul Coley revealed that he had stopped working with Rooster Teeth as a result of Kovic. Now, here's the thing. They are doing this because they don't want the Twitter outrage mob to come and eat them alive. That's the reason why they're coming out with these statements here. Now, some of them may actually be repulsed with this. That could be true. But, if the statement that one fan said was true, if it's an achievement to get with these people, right, then they don't really think that. Because if that's an achievement to them, then they are definitely knowing of this. But of course, these statements come out to try to deflect. And, we've seen it multiple times, over and over again, with Rooster Teeth employees, that they do this all the time. So this is nothing new that they'll deflect from the problem. And some of them have been kind of caught on their bad things as well. I mean, at this point, it's Survivor Rooster Teeth edition. Who's going to get kicked off next, right? Because, I mean, you keep seeing employees jump ship from Rooster Teeth. I mean, the company is just a mess. It's a trash fire, and they continue to just throw gasoline on the fire. I mean, with all the issues that keeps coming out, Warner Media has them under investigation, and at this point, what, more of a reason could there be to just shut them down? I mean, AT&T and Warner Media may do it. They may cut ties with Rooster Teeth much quicker than you think, and then they'll be gone. I mean, we'll just see where it all goes, but Rooster Teeth is in a lot of trouble. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the news videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.